Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer recently got their hands on this electric bike, and they're definitely singing its praises. Initially drawn to its promise for urban commuting, our reviewer highlights the lightweight aluminum frame and compact design as key features for navigating city streets with ease. The quietness of the motor was one of the first things to catch their attention, so silent, in fact, that they double-checked it was even working. The smooth and silent ride makes it ideal for reducing noise pollution during commutes. The responsive electric assist system is a game-changer, providing a noticeable boost to pedaling power. This client shares that tackling hills and headwinds has become easier, and longer distances are now manageable without excessive fatigue. Plus, the multiple assist levels allow for customization based on needs and terrain. A favorite feature is the handlebar display panel, which shows speed, distance traveled, and battery life. It also allows for on-the-fly adjustments to the assist level, a useful feature for conserving battery. Speaking of battery life, our reviewer is impressed, citing up to 40 miles on a single charge, which is plenty for daily commutes. The removable battery is also a plus, allowing for convenient charging at work or overnight. The bike's design also stands out. The sleek, modern look is appealing, and the compact design makes it easy to store. Details like the integrated, battery-powered lights add to safety and visibility. Finally, the overall build quality is high. The sturdy frame and quality components instill confidence, even when riding on rough terrain, and the included warranty provides peace of mind.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this electric bike. They mentioned that if you rely heavily on the electric motor without much pedaling, the battery tends to drain faster. Since our reviewer has knee issues, they depend on the motor more and quickly discovered that assisting the motor by pedaling, especially when starting in first gear or going uphill, significantly helps conserve battery. They've ridden it for a little over 40 miles and have already had to recharge it 3 times. On the plus side, this client thinks the bike is aesthetically pleasing and feels robustly built. Many people have complimented it, expressing surprise that electric bikes can look so rugged. However, the reviewer notes that the tire rubber seems thin, and while they haven't had a flat yet, they anticipate potential punctures from things like large thorns. They advise caution about the terrain you're riding on. Also, the bike can feel a bit unstable when leaning into corners on roads with loose sand, particularly after rain. The reviewer plans to invest in better, thicker tires as a precautionary measure. Overall, our reviewer likes the bike. They commend the quality of the Shimano gearing and find the seat comfortable. They note that the horn and headlight are somewhat weak but sufficient for basic use, adding that upgrades are always an option. They strongly recommend purchasing an auto-sensing rear light and a rear-view mirror for added safety, especially during night rides. Assembly was straightforward for them, given their mechanical aptitude. They advise using the provided wrench for the pedals, but suggest using your own wrenches for mounting the wheels and higher quality Phillips head screwdrivers for other assembly tasks.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer was on the hunt for an electric bike strong enough to handle a heavier rider. They were initially looking at some other well-known brands, but something about this electric bicycle with its powerful dual motors caught their eye on Amazon. When a sale popped up, they decided to take a chance and bought not one, but 2, one for themselves and one for their girlfriend. Admittedly, our reviewer was a bit skeptical at first, given its budget-friendly origins. However, their initial impressions were surprisingly positive. The frame seemed sturdy and well-made with clean welds, assembly was straightforward, and the power it packed was far beyond their expectations. This client even tackled some pretty serious dirt trails with long, steep inclines. While the stock suspension did its job, it wasn't the highest quality, likely to keep the price down. To address this, they upgraded the rear shock and front forks, making a huge improvement in the overall riding experience. There's a slight delay when engaging the front motor, and a gentle start when accelerating, which actually makes it easier to control, rather than being thrown back. After racking up almost 500 miles on each bike with no problems, this reviewer is still impressed. They make sure to check all the nuts and bolts regularly, but that's something they do with all their vehicles. Battery life is decent, especially when primarily using the rear motor, achieving a range of 30-35 miles with minimal pedaling.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.